Supersport race 2010. Yeah, June 2010, it's going to be Christmas, won't it? So yeah, here we are, down Braille, 600. I've only done 3 laps in practice on this bike, so I'm still sort of feeling my way around the bike. So yeah, I've got a bit of an idea. I know from practice that it was that she was quick, and as you can see, she's not hanging about. So I think just maybe you're doing 140, 150 mile an hour in a place or two. But here we are down into. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm terrible at names, but I think this is. I'm terrible with names. I'm gonna read it off the pub. Quarterbridge. I read it off the wall on the pub. Here we are at Quarterbridge, going into Braddon Bridge. So accelerate up here. I think you get up to top end of third gear. I think it's probably 100 odd mile an hour, 120 mile an hour maybe. Back to second gear, but this is first lap, you see. So I've got new tyres, full tank of petrol. I'll probably just go back down to bottom gear just to get a bit of a run out here into Union Mills. So here we are. Head down, arse up, as they say. So everything tucked in, getting this past Snugborough, just get everything tucked in, ready for this fast kink here at Snugborough. Here the bike revving up there, that's sort of, see, new tyres, new tank of fuel. Just rev the bike out in third there, back a gear into Union Mills. Back another gear there, Union Mills, and get on the throttle. There's a bit of a jump just here, see, just there. Bike just takes off a little bit there. You want to be on the throttle, the bike wants to be driving over there. And that's us. That's us until Glen Vine. Going through Glen Vine there, just back a gear, no brakes, and get straight back on the throttle again. Just there, you get top gear. Now here we are. This is probably on a superbike. It is not so much on a 600. This is probably one of the toughest corners on the track. Crosby, just here. Listen here. That's screaming. I think we looked on the telemetry after there. In top gear. That's where you get the most revs in top gear. I think we was looking at 16,700 revs we was getting there. So it's not doing the bike any favours at that really. But then if you geared the bike specifically for that corner, then you'd make a bit of a sacrifice everywhere else. Like going down now into the Highlander, this is where you're asking for the gearing. And if you geared for back at Crosby there, you'd be sacrificing this part of the track here. So that's, depending on the wind, that can be the fastest part of the track there. So here we are into Greeba Castle. Back a gear and back another gear. And then Appledene. Like I say, it's all about, especially with the 600 round, it's all about carrying momentum. You know, less braking. It's a bit like, Appledene. I don't go back a gear, just drive through here. See, I'm just first time, but you know, I think I've not rode this bike I think I rode it 1 lap in practice on Monday, 1 lap or 2 laps on Wednesday, and then that's this. What day did I ride that? Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. So I've only done 3 laps. I'm still getting a bit of a feeling my way around the bike, but yeah, the job's going all right to here, and I'm sort of guessing what to do, and I'm not seeing anyone. I think I'm getting a couple of glimpses up here of Adrian Archibald, just getting an idea of what I'm doing. And I think you see 10-second intervals, and I think I've probably gained, I don't know, you see Archibald just in the distance there, so I probably pulled back half of that, you know, so he's probably got 5 seconds. So I'm thinking Adrian Archibald's 1 TT, he's not going bad. There's my Uncle Rob there doing my pit ball for me. He obviously doesn't know, because the first timing spot isn't until Glen Helen, which is another few miles down here. So he just give me a board there to give me an idea of where he's going to be for when I come round on the second lap. So I'm catching Archibald here, and I'm probably thinking to myself, yeah, you're not doing so bad, Martin. You know, sometimes when you can't see the man in front, when you're 10 seconds, you think, well, yeah, you need to pull your finger out here, and you need to pull your finger out there. But seeing Archibald, Archibald's, he's flying, and he's been quick all through practice, and he's won TTs a couple of years ago. So filling station. I don't like this bit here. You see there, it's all resurfaced. There's a bit of tyre marks there, and that's all from the front pushing. The front pushes over there because the road drops away, and it's just. I had a bit of a moment. I ran over my own foot in practice there. I lost the front and put my foot down and ran over my own foot, and that didn't fill me with confidence. So, yeah, I go through there with a bit of what's the word? I'm not very good with big words. Go through with a bit of just holding back a little bit. I wanna, I'm not too full of confidence. So I've gone back a gear to there. That's what we're on. Kate's Cottage here. Or Sarah's Cottage. I get confused between the two. Really should carry momentum through there and go through there in second. But like I've said before, I'm just getting used to this bike and getting used to where I need to change gears and what have you. And I'm seeing Adrian Archibald in the distance. So this is, you see, I've just got to get it. I'm sort of thinking, I'm going to catch him. Where am I going to pass him? And then that's sort of taking my mind off the job where I need to change gear and I need to do this here and do that there. And I've been catching Archibald and I'm thinking, oh no. But anyway, here we are. Cronky body. First one's flat. Second one's flat. Third one in. That's the first one. Flat out, but you see Adrian maybe isn't taking a flat, so I'm having to sort of judge what he's going to do, because you see we're going at these speeds here, 140, 150, 160 mile an hour, you're using every inch of the road, as you can see here, and you've got no room for mistake, have you? So I need to suss out what he's going to do. So here going into Hanley's, I'm thinking, can I do him on the brakes into here? But he's got good drive out there, and I'm sort of, because I've caught what we sort of 7 or 8 mile into, and I've caught 10 seconds on him already. I thought, oh no, I don't need to be losing time. Now I don't know where I am in the race. Am I leading it? Am I 10th place? Am I 5th place? I don't know. So I just need to get cracking. I need to, I'm catching Archibald, and he's holding me up here. So I think, right, top of Bagara. Oh, I go for a bit there, do I? Yeah. Nah, you see, that's a bit near. I know probably you boys looking at that, you think, my God, that looked like a near-death experience, but it's not. I'm dead confident to ride as close to Adrian as that, just because of everything that he's done. And I've rode with him. I rode racing Ireland with him, doing national road races in Ireland, and I feel dead confident to ride with him. In fact, he lent me an helmet at one of the last races, one of the races last year, so I get on with him, and I feel dead confident in riding with him. So passed him down into the 13th there. So now that's it. He probably lost my mojo a little bit trying to get past Adrian. I'm probably trying to, panicking a bit and lost my flow. So I'm just going to have to, gather my thoughts again and get cracking and try and smoothen up. Like I say, it's not about how late you can brake and how soon you can get on the throttle. It's just all about flow and carry momentum, like a downhill mountain bike race. That's what I was watching. This is races on Monday. On Sunday was the World Cup it was a good race, toughest mountain bike race in the world. Well, for a downhill race, but anyway, not one that's for motorbikes out. Rencullen. This is it. I'm probably just gathering my thoughts again now. Just to smooth the job off a bit. And here we are, second part of Rencullen, first pit board there. See that? He had his hand up, so obviously I'm doing all right. I think that was P1 plus 1.7. So I'm thinking, right, I must be doing all right. Even that bit of that bit of the track where I was trying to get past Archibald, I haven't lost too much time, so I must be doing all right. I'm obviously leading the race, so everything must be going well. And then it's going through my head, well, who is leading? And I know Butchie was going well in practice, Michael Dunlop was going well in practice, and if Michael Dunlop's going well, he was only 10 seconds behind me. Now, is he catching me? Can he see me? What's he doing? Or is it Bruce Anston? Bruce Anston, he hasn't had such a good time on a superbike or a superstar bike, but on a 600, he's always must on a 600. He was leading the race last year by 10 seconds when he had a bike problem. And so I'm thinking, well, that's going through your head as you're doing this. So there we are for Ballath Bridge, back to bottom gear. So, you've got to show these things, especially these 600. When I was talking back there at Crosby, them things are revving to 16,000 revs. Especially that bit at Crosby there, 16,700 revs. It's not, it's not. They won't do that forever. So you've got to show a little bit of mechanical sympathy, especially around the TT. You just can't murder them at every opportunity. You've just got to show them a bit of respect. So here we are on the run into Quarry Bends. Now I'm just thinking, what am I looking for? There we are, back into Quarry Bends. Just ease through there, so we're in 5th gear now. 5th gear, just easing through there. And now just about there I can get back on full throttle. And now same again, head down, ass up, get my elbows inside my knees and get tucked in. This is here, first lap. And using my hands about on my handlebars, just trying to get the blood flowing again, just trying to relax, and because you've got a fairly tough part of the track coming up. Got into Sulby, which is from 6th gear down to bottom gear. Then we've got Ginger Roll, which is a pull on your right hand side just after Sulby. But the run all the way from there, all the way into Ramsey. Now that is hard work. See, so I've had it fairly light up to now, really. Not too much, but you'll see just as you go over this hill here. That was Ginger Roll there, just here. Now when I'm going to start with names here, I haven't got a clue. Now Glen Tramon rings a bell, but you can see now. You look how much that camera's rattling about. You see that now I'm having to cling on for dear life. Got a really pronounced white lines here, but it unsettles the bike going over, and you'll see Cameron just in front there, and I'm trying to suss him out. And this is where Cameron had his moment last year. So am I thinking about this as I'm going up to go on the inside of him there? Ooh, I just didn't make it. So I know coming down here, I thought, right, because 600s are so closely matched, what I'll do on this last little bit of Keppelgate, I'll just hang back, you see there, let the gap, and then I'll accelerate before him and accelerate and try and pass him down into Craignabar. A little bit of back brake there to stop it wheeling. You can see I've got the drive out there, and that's allowed me to pass Cameron down to here and just do it on the brakes. Jobs are good. Ooh, you see, I went down to bottom gear there and I shouldn't have done really. But I think I was probably a bit discombobulated, just having to pass Cameron on the inside there. Went back to bottom, and just lost that bit of momentum again and went back to bottom. But I shouldn't have done that. I'll note that for the second lap. You see, going around there in 1st gear, just lose momentum all the way down into Brandish, I think we'll call this. This was done, I think, 2007. Brandish. You see, before this used to be back to 3 gears into a tighter left-hander, and now we're going into, from 6th gear down to 5th, and you can see how fast they're.